If PSG maintains this branding prima donna way where the players are the superstars and run the asylum, you will not sniff a UCL. Leonardo has to leave. The entire structure of the club has to change. Mbappe must know this is a very important decision, because if he rejects Real Madrid and Vini suddenly advances, Rodrigo kicks in and advances and so forth, and suddenly Rodrigo and Vini are suddenly money, and Real maybe find another dude, then they're like, oh, we're done. Prodigy. The prodigy, the prod. The prod, man. Here's the thing, man. It's a huge decision. This is a big decision. This is bigger than LeBron and the whole Miami Heat thing and everything. This is a really big decision, because this is the future of football. And you know what they say about Real Madrid is that, if we call and you disrespect us by not answering, we're going to move on. We're going to move on, because trust me, Real Madrid have shown that they can get to a UCL final without Cristiano, and they've shown they can get to a UCL final without Mbappe. They've won UCLs without Cristiano, and they won UCLs without Mbappe, so they don't need you. But PSG do. But Mbappe has to be very careful that he isn't making a solely monetary decision, but it's more so a footballing decision. I get it's about money. And I get it that this is your line of work. And I'm not going to begrudge a guy trying to chase the bag or get a little bit of the bag. But you know what? I always say the key to life is balance. But as much as the key to life is balance, I would like the pendulum to swing just a little bit more into the footballing territory, especially where someone like Mbappe is concerned, because you're that dude. You're that dude. We're hearing that PSG, and this is just reports, it's not true, but these are the reports, that he's been offered a 300 million euro signing on bonus, a yearly wage of 100 million euros, which would be about 1.9 million euros each week. That is the biggest salary ever in sporting history. And that is astronomical figures. Now, I don't know whether this other report is true. Now, this one scares me, because again, there was a report. I don't know whether it's true, but let me just say it, just for argument's sake, for the sake of this vid, that apparently they want to now give him more influence over the club and which coaches are chosen. Here's the thing: if that is proven to be true, I wouldn't be surprised. If that was like Man City or Bayern or Juve, I was like, well, yeah. But because I don't view PSG as a proper football club, with the way that they've been moving, that wouldn't surprise me. Mbappe is going to be very careful. If you're making this decision solely down to the amount of crazy money you're going to receive, this is going to be a massive mistake. It will be a massive mistake, a huge mistake for Mbappe. Because the way I view it is, if it is solely about money and you're going to have all of these extra perks and influences, it's going to affect the dressing room. And you're going to have an even bigger and larger inflated ego. And 1000% it will affect performances on the pitch, and it will affect the equilibrium of PSG. Now, another report I'm now seeing, because that was just one that I just read, but another report I'm seeing, and this was from Fabrizio, the offers are similar. So one report says that PSG are offering crazy amounts. So Real are maybe just offering football heritage over the crazy amounts of money. Another one that was saying is that they're similar amounts. So literally, it's like Mbappe, it's down to you. Here's the thing here, because I want to come at this, because look, so this is a football hot, and I try and give you guys as best the kind of objective football analysis. So here's the thing here. I'm going to look at it from both sides. Why I think he should join Real Madrid is because they're a proper football club. They're the biggest football club in the world. Their UCLs tell the tale. It is going to make Mbappe better. Mbappe playing every week in La Liga, competing with the likes of Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, Real Betis, and of course a rejuvenated Barcelona will do far better for him than competing against Croissant FC, Baguette United, and Je ne sais quoi FC. It is just what it is. Let's keep it real. And I've got a narrative. So now this is like my selfish side coming through. I do have a narrative. I need that on Infinity Stone, because if Mbappe gets the UCL Infinity Stone, it changes the dynamics of things. And I need that narrative. Of course, we know November is coming soon, but as of right now, if he gets that UCL Infinity Stone, we are having a very different conversation. I told you, football, we're all about legacy. We're about the horsemen. We're about the greats. We're about what big moments do we have. We are big moments merchants here. And that UCL Infinity Stone is important. I get it. My guy didn't get the UCL. Well, I think he might have got the UCL in Milan because I saw him in the photo. But it is what it is. There's a tax. But, and I have to deal with that. I have to deal with people coming at my guy Ronaldo for not having a UCL. It is what it is. I don't have a response to that, and there is an explanation for that, but it is what it is. I have to deal with that, and I'm happy to go to war and argue with why one of my idols, Ronaldo, doesn't have a UCL. But he does have a World Cup and was World Cup top scorer. So it is World Cup over UCL. That's what I'm saying. But let me come at a different angle now. There is a way where staying at PSG does work under certain conditions. Leonardo has to leave. The entire structure of the club has to change. And they have to hire a manager who has full control, 100% control, builds him in his image, and the players 1000% listen to him. There's better organization, there's better obedience, and no player is bigger than the manager or the club. You run it like a proper organized football club. No superstars, no prima donnas. This is full-on 100% military-style discipline. If you give me that, I can see a staying at PSG angle, because here's the thing. I initially supported Neymar going to PSG because I believe that the UCL is better if we have the superstars spread out. If all the superstars are in 3 teams, it ain't great. What is better? Superstars being spread around 3 teams, or superstars being spread around 5 teams, six teams? What is a much more exciting UCL? 3 amazing teams, or 5 amazing teams, 6 amazing teams, 7 amazing teams? So wow, 7 teams could win it, as opposed to 3 teams could win it. So an Mbappe being at PSG, it is an interesting antithesis to a Liverpool, to a City, to a Real. So that's why I just think it is good to spread these things around. But at the end of the day, it's dependent on the structure of PSG. Because if Mbappe stays, gets all this money, gets all this influence, Leonardo remains, and they maintain this branded way of doing things, you're not sniffing UCL. I can guarantee you, Mbappe. If PSG maintains this branding prima donna way where the players are the superstars and run the asylum, you will not sniff a UCL. At Real Madrid, you know what it is. Every single season, Real Madrid are expected to win the Champions League. And Mbappe has to think about this. This is a team in a rebuild. Camavinga's a kid. Rodrigo's a kid. These guys are fetuses. Okay, they're IVF merchants, a bunch of IVF merchants. And then Benzema, fully in his 30s, have reached the UCL final, beating you guys, PSG, the legitimate UCL champions in Chelsea, and one of the favorites in Man City. So that should tell Mbappe something like, oh, this is real. And I feel that for Mbappe as a player, Real Madrid will humble him. Because we know how Perez goes. Perez is like, anybody that comes to Real, you come under the club. The club will always be bigger than you. And that is the perfect thing for Mbappe to know that it doesn't matter how big of a superstar you are at the behest of the Real Madrid badge. You work for Real Madrid. Let's be real. Let us be real right now, guys. Let's talk real. Mbappe is bigger than PSG. And they're happy to admit that. El Khelafi, all these guys, they're happy to admit that he's bigger. That is why they're trying so hard to keep it, because they know how important he is. How PSG are fighting so hard to keep Mbappe And how they refused to sign him last summer is proof that Mbappe is bigger than PSG. And that is a very dangerous place to be. The club should always be bigger than the player. I don't know what's going to happen, but I had a sticky feeling. With each passing day, I told you I've been thinking about this whole thing every day. Every day I've been about this. Does it stay? Does it go? But this is my fear. This is my fear because apparently Sunday is the decision. On Sunday, I decided to take my talents to West London to help Chelsea win the treble. My fear is he is going to take this deal, and it could be because of money. So I don't know what the deal is, but my fear is PSG offered him crazy amounts of money, crazy influence, and he couldn't turn that down. That is my fear. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I have a funny feeling that he stays. I have a very funny feeling that he stays. But Mbappe must know this is a very important decision, because if he rejects Real Madrid and Vini suddenly advances, Rodrigo kicks in and advances and so forth, and suddenly Rodrigo and Vini are suddenly money, and Real maybe find another dude, then they're like, oh, we're done. We're cool. I'm sorry, we don't have 200 mil to buy you out now, because this is key, because they're getting him for a free. So if you now sign that contract and so forth, and Vini and Rodrigo start to say what's up, and maybe they find out another dude, you've missed that boat. You've missed that boat. You've missed that boat. It's a huge decision, my guy. It is a massive decision, because this decision could define the trajectory of your club career. Guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, and remember, I think it's over here. No, over here. Use your phone to scan the QR code to enter into the Discord, man. So use your phone to scan the QR code and join the Content Crack Addicts Discord server so we can talk more about this stuff, man. So I'll see you tonight on the live show where we'll talk about this much more in detail. Peace out, stay true, stay real. Peace!